Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video I will be sharing with you guys how we get ready for our Balkans road trip. We will be leaving in a few days and we'll be taking off on a 7-week adventure driving through the Balkans. I have never done a road trip with our own car before, starting from home. We've always just flown to somewhere and then rented a car and done a shorter road trip. This time around I'll be going with my partner as well, which might be very much a relationship test. We will see how that goes. But let's get into what I've done so far to get ready for this big road trip. First things first, I gave this car a big deep clean yesterday, so I vacuumed through everything. I have taken out anything that wouldn't serve us on the road trip, cleared out the cabinets and so on. And then I've gotten a few things to get the car ready for the road trip as well. First things first, tissues. I have 2 boxes of tissues to put in the car, but also one that maybe we can take inside if we need it. And then I also have some wet wipes if we need to top up our gas and our hands get dirty, or if we need to wipe something down because we'll be spending a lot of time in the car, maybe make it a bit dirty or spill something here or there, and then these will come in very handy as well. I'm assuming we'll be having lots of snacks along the way as well, so we definitely need a bin bag, which I'll put in the back here to put all of our trash in, just plastic wrappers or cans or anything like that, and then we can easily access our bin behind us. But something else will be there, because some kind of snacks, or if we want to do a picnic that requires some charcuterie, we'll be buying some meats or cheeses, then it'll be handy to have a fridge box or a cooler box. So of course we have a cooler box as well, which will be going behind our chairs as well, so that we have easy access to it. Something that isn't really an essential, but we thought we would get anyways, or I thought I would get, is a dash cam. I got the Garmin dash cam Mini 3 with obviously an SD card that I'll have to put into it, but this is what it looks like. It's very small and compact. Actually, this is how it goes. So all that stays on your windshield is this small little thing right here, and then you can pop it on and off, and it will be connected to the power outlet in the car. It comes with one of these as well, which is very useful, also to charge our phone, which we will be using for the GPS. This car does have a built-in GPS system, but it is very outdated because this car is more than a decade old. So we will be using this little thing that you can put your phone in. It is attached to the dashboard. I also have a cup holder here, and there is one in the middle console. We also will make sure that there is a blanket in the back of the car, just in case. It's always useful to have a blanket in your car, but also whenever we're somewhere on a cute campsite and we want to have a bonfire, it's nice to have a blanket with us as well. A sunshade, I checked if we had one, and we don't. So when it comes to it, we can always buy one there, or go to the supermarket and get some cardboard to protect the car from being too hot. And then of course, last but not least, we had to make sure that the car was very well insured. So we got some extra insurance. We checked if it applied to all the countries that we were going, because certain countries like Montenegro, those are not inside of the EU. So we did double check everything and made sure that our car insurance and roadside assistance, that was all taken care of. We took the car into the garage where they checked everything. They put some new filters in. They even gave us a new filter to take along with us, because apparently the petrol or the gas that you get in the Balkans sometimes can be dirty. So we've been advised to only get gas at the official gas stations, and not to get them at the small corner shops or whatever. Yesterday we had to get the tire fixed as well, and luckily now that's done. But we were thinking if we should take the spare tire, which is smaller, and then you have to get a new tire wherever you are, or if we should take 2 of the winter tires. We need 2 because they go on a certain side. Obviously you don't know which side of the car will have a flat tire, so you would need 1 for each side. But that would mean that we can just continue driving and we don't have to get a new spare tire. I think that is the option we're gonna go for, and we will put one in the trunk and then one here in the back with us, because it would save us a lot of time, and we don't really have that much time to spare, like losing a whole day waiting for new tires and everything staying in one place. So I do think we'll take the 2 winter tires. And then that is it when it comes to the car stuff. Now let's get into everything else I'll be taking. All right, welcome back to my bedroom. It's been a while since I've been here and since I filmed here, because usually during the winter time there's not much light in here. But luckily now I have some ring lights, and I can now tell you guys what I will be bringing on the road trip. First things first, when it comes to shoes, I bought these new Teva sandals. I had a pair of these in black before, but they have started to burst, like they are starting to completely fall apart. So I had to get myself some new ones. I've climbed volcanoes in these before, so I'm guessing I will be using these as my hiking shoes as well. Since it won't really fully be summer yet, I will be bringing my sneakers as well. And of course, I wouldn't be going anywhere without my trusted Havaianas. I still need to put a few pairs of socks in my luggage as well, so that's why I'm leaving these on top of my luggage for now. Other than that, I've already completely filled up my backpack. I got these new skirts. These are both from Oysho, so they are skirts. Where can I put them? Skirts that have a short underneath them. So these will be great for working on the yachts, because I will be a yacht chef slash host this summer. So yeah, thinking this will be a very good fit. So I have some cream ones and a black one. Then some tote bags. I usually use tote bags for my laundry. I have a scarf, which always comes in handy. There's always some mosques that we would like to visit. If it gets a bit chilly, then it's always useful to have a scarf. My microfiber towel, another tote bag. I have so many of these, you have no idea, but they take up no space, and they can double as a shopping bag or a day bag or my night bag, because I'm thinking of leaving my suitcase with, these are not valuables. So I'll just be taking out whatever I need for the next few days whenever we arrive somewhere, like just a few pairs of underwear, which I have 21 in here. So I don't have to do too much laundry, and then just take a night bag with my toiletries and everything, just the few bits that I need every night, and not really carry around the luggage. So I have underwear, I have my bathing suits all the way in the back, because I don't assume I'll be needing them really soon or like in the first week. Then I have a dress, I have my jeans, because pretty much everything here is long trousers, long skirts, and even a jeans and like some thicker materials, because it's difficult for me to pack. I'm packing for the cold, for the warmth, so a bit of everything. Then I have all my tops here. All these tops are kind of like crop tops and shorter tops, like lighter tops. But then I have these blouses that I can put on top, and I'll show you my jackets in a bit as well. This is my big white skirt, in case I'll have a Mamma Mia moment. But yeah, I do want to look kind of cute, because this is European spring, okay? I am out of my winter overalls, and I am ready to look kind of cute, okay? That's why I got my hair done, and I'm just ready to feel like me again, because we've been in hibernation, guys, and I'm so ready to get out. There we go. Right, so that is what was in my clothing bag. Then obviously I don't go anywhere without my electronics bag. This has all the different kinds of cameras that we will be using to document the vlogs, chargers, all of that, double chargers in case one breaks or goes missing. I have this lanyard that I always use if I go kayaking or just any kind of outdoor activity that I still want to take my phone on, and some tripods, etc. to take pictures. Yeah, so that is all in here. This one also I use because I'm always charging so many different things at the same time. And then I have my day bag, which is my tote bag, which is very cute. It's from Finland this time around. And this one I'll be taking on all the trips with me, pretty much. It just has my stuff in it, which will be my microphones, my raincoat. I am not going anywhere without the raincoat this time around. A hat, because I'm prepared for both the sun and the rain. So I also have inside of my fanny pack sunscreen, tissues, always have them in my purse, and then I have my headphones, which I won't be using too much this time around, my power bank, and I will need my international passport as well. Should not forget that. That usually goes in my fanny pack as well. So those are like my daily essentials that I put in a separate bag because it's easier for me to grab and go. Then I have another bag which is filled with leisure stuff, like when we have free time. This is the bag that we will grab for. First things first, a headlight. In the evenings, when we are staying in like darker places, we want to grab something from the car. This hot water thermos, a lot of places we'll be staying in will have a water cooker. So this way we can then take along some warm water with us on our road trip to either have instant noodles or have a coffee along the way. We'll probably get some instant coffee whilst we're there so that we can easily grab the outdoor mug. This one is my Finnish kuksa. This is my beautiful Finnish traditional kuksa. It is a natural cup, so this will be my cup, and well, I guess we'll have to get my boyfriend a cup as well. Next up, very important, is this wine and beer bottle opener. You never know where we'll end up having a picnic or even a bonfire at night. It does have a knife as well, but just in case, I'm bringing a knife. I have some forks and spoons as well. And I bought my boyfriend a little surprise that I brought back from Finland. If you're ever in search of some cool outdoor camping gear, then Finland is the country to go. I've seen so many of the Finnish people use these to fry their sausages on the campfire. Or marshmallows. These red things protect the sharp tips so that you don't hurt yourself with them. Up next, I have my favorite Finnish cookies. This is very niche, so that we can have some cookies with our coffee on the road. Next up, I have some games. I'm taking Take 5. I have Double. And then I have a game of cards, Yahtzee, which means I just have 5 dice and the papers to write the scores down. And then I have Rummy Cup as well in here. And then next up is this hammock that I got from my friends. They gifted this to me for Secret Santa this year, and I already gave it a quick test out in the garden here. I thought, why not take it along in case we find a nice spot that we want to relax for a bit. Then we have the hammock to just chill out. Last but not least, for the camping or leisure segment, is what I am sitting on. These are camping chairs that fold up like this, and they are very lightweight. So these will be perfect when there's a bonfire and we want some nice cozy seats. Then these will be perfect. Because I still have some room in there. I will be putting my jackets and a warm sweater. These take up a little bit more space in the bag, so I won't be putting them in my backpack. But I just want them easily accessible in the back of the car, so I can just grab a jacket whenever I want one. And then of course we have the toiletries, some shampoo, conditioner and shower gel, some body oil and some makeup wipes. And I'll be taking some makeup remover as well. These things we just have laying around the house, so I don't want to be buying it on the road, so I'm just taking it from home. My medication, I have a lot of allergy tablets in here because I'm allergic to grass, and once that grass starts blooming, or you know, in springtime the grass pollen can be really bad, so I really stocked up on allergy medication. And then of course in here I have toothbrush, toothpaste, hairbrush, my nail polish. I have my razors and razor blades, and I'll be taking my face cream and my face tanning drops. And then of course I'll also be bringing along my makeup bag, which is still downstairs, but I've shown all of this before in some of the previous like packing with me videos. I've shown all of this in depth. And also I will be bringing some detergent to like wash the kitchen utensils and stuff. Perhaps a refillable water bottle as well, because I've did my research and they do say that the tap water is drinkable. So that's definitely a way we can save money on drinking water. We might bring a food container just in case something's open or we've prepared a meal somewhere, that we can keep some leftovers, in our freezer box. Oh, another thing is a speaker box, like a music box, so that we can listen to music. We will also be bringing a dry bag so that in case we go to waterfalls, etc., that we can keep our valuables safe and dry. And I will ask my dad very politely if I can use one of his binoculars, because it's just nice if you see a bird somewhere that you can just grab the binoculars real quick and have a look at the birdies. Other than that, there are a few apps that I would like to get into. For the hikes, I am still kind of stuck between All Trails and Komoot. I'll be giving both of the free versions a try to see which one I would like to invest in and get the upgraded version for. If you have any experience with this, then definitely let me know. Should we get the All Trails or should we get Komoot? It would be purely for hiking, so not really for mountain bike trails, etc. Then another website which is useful to kind of calculate costs of tolls and gas, etc., is Via Michelin, to kind of estimate the cost of the driving. We will be needing a vignette for Slovenia, but if I'm correct, we can just get that once we are there. But definitely do your research into certain things that you will be needing, because France has a vignette now, Slovenia does, and it's kind of like a permission to be on the roads and make use of them. And then another thing we will do once we go to a country is download the offline map, so that in case our GPS is failing, we don't have any connection, we can always have a look on the offline map to see where we are and how to get where we want to be going. And then I've also downloaded Strava to kind of record the hikes that we do and see like the total distance and time, etc., so I can be sharing those like details with you guys as well. I have created a new trip on Polar Steps as well, which is private because you can see our current location. I don't want it to be public as we are doing the trip for safety reasons. I also have the Skyview app, so if we are up in the mountains of the Balkans, I can imagine the stars will be amazing. And then I have Spotify for the playlists and podcasts. Let me know if you have any recommendations at all. I've downloaded the app for the dashcam and for the car insurance as well, so that I have that ready to go on the phone. And then I think that is it. Those are the most important things that we will be taking on our trip. Alright guys, that is it. I hope you found this useful. Definitely let us know if you have any more recommendations, things we should bring along. As you watch this video, we have literally just started the road trip, so anything you can still share with us is definitely still helpful. And also let us know if you would go for either All Trails or Komoot, and any recommendations for playlists, podcasts, all of that are more than welcome. And then that is it. I hope to see you in the next videos, which will be the vlogs of our Balkans road trip. At the end of the road trip, usually I also do a big road trip guide where I'll be sharing any tips that we have concerning driving around the Balkans and the road trip, etc. Definitely subscribe, and then I hope to see you in the next videos. Bye!